Well, hello there, my lovelies. Just wanted to hop on quickly to introduce my video. This one is mucking around with emulsion paint because in theory it shouldn't work, but does it? Sorry, shocking hair. This is why I don't come on very often. But anyway, getting back to the point. I was curious as to whether emulsion paint might work in some way, shape or form with normal resin, epoxy resin, or possibly even in eco resin. So I just thought I'd have a play around, and this is what I found out. Actually, at the time of filming, I have no idea whether it's worked or not, but I've had fun playing around with it. So please do stick around, grab a cuppa, get comfy, and join me on the next step of my artistic journey. Bye. Hey there. So swapping to audio, voiceover, that's it. And I'm just showing you what I'm doing. So I bought some testers. I actually bought 3 colours, but I thought that's ridiculous. Just see if one works for the moment. So it's this beautiful teal colour, and to be fair, I was actually just mesmerised just painting it on the moulds. So we're going to do a couple of experiments today. So the first is going to be painting it on the mould to see if the resin picks it up. And I'm going to wait for it to dry a little bit and also dry it with a heat tool, but I'm not going to worry too much as to whether it's dry or not. We'll just see if what happens. So the first experiment is obviously painting it on the mold and seeing if the resin picks it up, and we're doing that with epoxy resin and with some eco resin as well, water-based resin, hydroflow. So both the resin that I'm using and the hydroflow is by Elechem Resins, and if you look in my link tree, which is a link in the header of this channel, you will see that you can get some discounts if you have a look in there. So I had to add a little bit of glitter as well from Hemway. Now they have stopped their affiliate scheme as far as I'm aware, but I did have a code which was LSR. If you entered that at checkout, you used to be able to get 15% off. I'm not sure if it still works or not, but you can always give it a go. And I'm hoping that they will start up their affiliate scheme again soon. So there's me just pouring the epoxy resin. I just popped a bit of glitter in there because why not? And then I'm filling up these smaller moulds. And then the next experiment that I'm going to do is I'm going to add the emulsion paint to the resin to colour it. I really don't think this is going to work because it's water-based, and water and resin generally are not friends. And I'm putting quite a chunk in there. So I'm not really worried about ratios because I don't think it's going to work anyway. And I couldn't resist. I thought I'd put a bit more glitter in there as well. It's such a beautiful colour. It really does. I really hope it does work, but I don't think it is going to. But I'm quite hopeful, actually, about the painting on the mould. And I must admit, it makes some beautiful cells on the mould, so I'm hoping they will come out nicely. So there is the finished one, which I think I've overfilled a bit, and I'm just reducing bubbles. I don't know why, because I don't think it's going to work, but we'll wait and see. Maybe I'm just being very pessimistic, but from what I know about resin, I don't think that's gonna work. Anyway, that being said, I thought I just loved the effect of painting the emulsion paint onto the mould, and I just dried it out because there was all this beautiful lacing. So I thought I'll do 2 of them, and hopefully I am hopeful that those ones will work out. And then I don't know, I couldn't really stop at this point. Resin head kind of got me, and that was it. And I couldn't stop sort of painting the mould, so I painted yet another mould. And you can see that because of the silicone surface, it's kind of just shrinking away from the surface. Now I had a bit of resin left over, so I poured some in some other molds, and this is where I mix up the hydroflow. So I have tried to dry off this particular mold. Oh, come on, use your words, Chantal. Just terrible, I'm telling you. So I tried to dry it off as much as I could be bothered to, if I'm honest with you. There's a lot of, and then I randomly thought I'd sprinkle some more glitter on there, because why not? And then this is shockingly mixed up hydroflow. It's really lumpy because I didn't use a whisk, but I put it in the wrong container. So with hydroflow, which is an eco resin, people have compared it to jesmonite, and I absolutely love working with it because it is just so easy. It cures so quickly, and it's a bit forgiving as well in terms of ratios, so you don't have to get them completely spot on, which really does kind of complement my style of crafting, which is really haphazard, quite messy, and just chuck it all in and see what happens. You know, it's a bit like my cooking as well. Hence why my husband tends to do a lot of the cooking. Now this, again, I've used the emulsion to colour the hydroflow, and I've just mixed it in, but not all the way, just to see what happened. And then I had a bit more left over, so I grabbed another mould. Unfortunately, I didn't get it in shot, so apologies. I just drew a stripe in the middle, poured some of the coloured hydroflow in with the emulsion paint, and then I thought I'll put in the coloured epoxy resin with that, just to see what happens. But again, I'm not expecting that to work out, and that really is it. And I'm now just picking it up, spilling it everywhere and flicking it everywhere, but trying to tap all the bubbles out as well. The speed of this particular film is double speed, so I'm not really doing it that quickly. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it, and we will be going to the demold very shortly. I did end up leaving it a day because so that I could demold the whole lot in one go. Okay, bye for now.
Right, my lovelies, I've got my mask on because, as I said, I'm really not thinking that this is going to work at all. Let's see what's going to happen. I have not, promise you, I have not peeked. Got my mask on just in case. And these are the results. So, this is quite exciting. I haven't done an experiment for ages like this. So, let's see if we can look at the ones that I think are likely to be more successful. So, this is on a heat mat, and this feels hard. Yay! So, let's see if the patterns come off. Oh my goodness, look at that. That is so cool. What do you think? Honestly, in real life, it looks so much nicer. I'm going to put some pictures up at the end. Oh, that is amazing. Right, so let's have a look at the experiment in hydroflow. So the answer to the question, can you put dried paint, will resin pick up dried paint emulsion? The answer is yes. Right. And this, oh wow, look at that effect. Sorry, calm down, Chantal, it's only resin. And look, that has come out really super well. So it will pick up, but I think it does need sealing. But I'm really pleased with that. I love that effect as well. You know, it reminds me a bit of the what do you call it? You know, like the pouring, the acrylic pouring and the cells that you get. Oh, I'm going to have fun with this. Right. So that's that experiment and that works. Now, this is another experiment. So this is, can we use emulsion paint to colour eco resin or water-based resin or hydroflow? The answer is yay! Now obviously the glitter hasn't quite worked there, but I think you can actually put some what's it called, vinegar to etch this, but I'm not sure. That'll be another video, I think. But yes, you can use emulsion paint to colour eco resin or hydroflow. Yay! I can't believe this is working. Right, this is probably where it's going to go wrong. So, oh my goodness, that is cured. Oh my goodness, my mind is blown, guys. My mind is absolutely blown. Look at that. I'm going to take my mask off. I'm taking my mask off, guys.
Oh my goodness, look at that. That is cured. So, question is, can you use emulsion paint to colour hydroflow and resin? And this is Ellichem. Ellichem's Mastercast. And the answer is yes. Will it pick up emulsion paint? And the answer is yes. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how successful this is. And this is just a mixture of both. Oh my goodness, look at that. So yeah, it has totally picked up. That is amazing. That is not coming off. Oh guys, I'm just blown away because normally my experiments don't go this well. And this is another one because I really like the effect. Look at that. Oh guys, thank you so much for joining me and for what has been a resounding success. Thank you so much. Bye for now.